on YouTube? It's your girl Mercedes. Sadie's gang, you feel me? The gang, because we don't come with no price tag, period. Anyways, remember that, y'all. I'm back with another little video with Luista, you know what I'm saying? Go check out my boy's page. He's dope. I love his content. He's amazing. He's working hard. You know what I'm saying? All that jazz. But I heard about this Lil Durk situation. I'm like, ooh, what's going on? And so apparently, Luista made a video talking about, is this the end of for Lil Durk? His life sentence explained. Now, I don't even know why this nigga would even, like, do what he did. We're gonna find out exactly what happened here, but, like, dude, you was supposed to be on, like, some kumbaya shit. Like, what happened? So I'm not gonna do too much talking. Let's just get straight into the video.
Lil Durk is in some serious trouble. After legal issues dogged him throughout his career, the OTF founder has risen to become one of the biggest stars in hip-hop over recent years. From there, he seemed to embark on a positive path and rebranded himself. But it now appears like he couldn't escape the streets of Chicago like he hoped, and the pressure to prove that he was really about that life.
Oh, and I even heard, like, you know, this ain't even really a rumor. This is kind of a fact. I heard Dej Loaf even made a little tweet. I'm like, because I used to be kind of a little fan of Dej Loaf and Lil Durk when they were together and everything. I'm pretty sure the real ones remember that era. The real ones, they remember that era. So this is going to be kind of interesting.
Might have caught up with him in the end, because now he's looking at a serious case which could bring his empire crumbling down forever. It's your boy Luista, and this is Lil Durk's road to a life sentence.
Goodness
in recent
gracious.
years, it seemed like Lil Durk had really turned a corner in his personal and professional life. Once the voice of the trenches, Durk had shifted from Chicago drill to make radio-friendly tracks with the likes of J. Cole, Drake, and even country star Morgan Wallen. On the personal side, his days of putting on for Lamron or repping the BDs seemed to be long gone. Instead, Durk wanted to be the model citizen who focused on music. Recently, he took a huge step towards that when he got himself a clean record dating all the way back to 2011 when he first had legal trouble. Everybody should get a second chance at life. It's about what you do with it. Alhamdulillah. My background wiped and cleaned all of my cases. I ain't a felon no more. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. #The Void.
Okay, see, this is great. You know what I mean? Like, this is exactly kind of what I want for people that grew up in the streets like that and have been through it all, seen it all. You know what I mean? It's nothing but success. You feel me? Success. Happiness. No troubles. No legal troubles, no criminal records, and none of that. I'm good. I'm clean on mine. But like what? I'm trying to figure out what condoned him to all of a sudden take like 500 steps, 1,000 steps back than where you were. That nigga was doing so good. Like, I don't understand.
Along the way, he launched his Neighborhood Heroes nonprofit organization in 2020, pledging to stop the bloodshed in Chicago once and for all, even though he knew it was a tall order.
You know, that's the number one goal. I mean, that's the number one goal to stop it, but the number one priority for, like, us in the streets and, like, politician-wise is to stop the violence, slow it down much as possible. And it start with everybody, like, just coming together. But like I say, it's hard because you probably got him over here thinking he that, but his young niggas don't even respect him. So even if he be like, when let's come together, they looking at his ass like, the fuck on.
What do you think?
As Durk continued...
Wasn't it, I remember there was like, he was on some type of interview, or not interview, but like a podcast or some shit. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing this man's name. Please forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Is it Wallow or Wallow? Somebody tried to like literally warn this nigga Durk. This man tried to warn him. And, I mean, told his story, was in tears, you know, because this is real life shit. And yet, he didn't follow through. He did not follow through.
Mature, he got increasingly open about his own issues. Earlier this year, he revealed that he was just back from rehab in an effort to not only cure his addiction to Xanax and codeine, but also to become an example for those who looked up to him.
I want to embrace it, you know what I'm saying, because it helped me a lot. So I want people to not run from it or be shy from it. It was tough at first, but it ain't that tough because I really knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was holding me back. I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a better man, a better father, a better leader, thinking clearer. You know what I'm saying? And see, my main goal is peace. You know what I'm saying? Being with the family staying out of bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Planning on building a rehab center in Chicago for others like him, he also saved the life of his friend OTF Duty by paying $100,000 for his own rehab stint. Now a Grammy-nominated artist who has converted to Islam, Durk informed the world that this meant he couldn't be affiliated with anything illegal. I don't gangbang, I'm a Muslim. Basically, what I was saying on my post, in so many words, you can't do both. I'ma be the one who says it. So if you follow me as a brother, a friend, an icon, follow me to my new chapter of life. He added, when I make music, I rap what I've seen and been through. I'm not telling you to do it. There's a huge difference. The music won't change, but my life goals will. Despite the fact that he has spent time behind bars for firearm offenses and beat an attempted murder case with...
I mean, he got a point, because I don't even know why half of these people or half of these kids be taking some of this, like, music, some of these music lyrics seriously. You know, I remember at one point, like, the girls done got embarrassed because at one point Megan Thee Stallion was over here talking about Hot Girl Summer, this and this and this and this, and was in a whole relationship. And these girls was taking this shit literal. I'm like, hey, yo, it's just music. Like, y'all don't need to take this into, like, real life, you know? But they did. And so I completely respect the fact that, you know, he called that shit out. Like, hey, I make music to tell what I've seen and what I've been through, not for y'all to go and do it. Like, it's that simple.
With his late friend King Von in 2019, Durk had rehabilitated his image to the point that Aiden Ross wondered if he would ever see the inside of the pen.
Yo, Durk, yo. I'm reacting to the new song, bro. It's really good.
You like it?
Really, really good, bro. I have a question though.
Yeah.
In the video, I see a bunch of mug shots. Is that you?
Yeah, all my mug shots, like in my past.
You been in jail?
They ain't a good thing.
Nah, yeah. Like, how many times though, bro?
How many mug shots up there?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I love the song though, bro. I'm really happy you dropped this. It's very good. I'm gonna add it to my music for sure.
With successful albums that were certified gold and platinum, Durk was looking to carry on that momentum with the release of a new album entitled Deep Thoughts.
I listened to this. New Opportunities was a banger. That was a banging ass song. I promise you that shit was fire, but yeah.
In November. From his early mixtapes declaring I'm a hitter to leading a foundation that's made a real impact on his community, Durk has come a very long way. His transformation was recognized in a big way, earning him not one, but two separate keys to his city. But it seems like Durk in front of the cameras and the man behind the scenes were two different things. Because it appears that even though he said he wasn't in the trenches anymore, he might have still been pulling the strings. As a result, Durk's attempt to change how the world saw him only increased the shock when the news broke that he had been snatched up on some seriously heavy charges.
Coming off his first Grammy win earlier this year, Chicago-bred rapper Lil Durk is now facing charges in connection to a murder-for-hire plot.
Following the arrest of 4 OTF members in connection to the death of Savie Robinson, better known as Lil Pab, rumors began to spread that the net was closing in on the people at the top of Durkio's organization. But it was still hard to believe that it was actually going to be the Grammy award-winning artist himself who would be next to find himself in handcuffs.
Oh, Chad!
Yeah, I remember when this news came out, I said, what? And then I seen the charge, I said, what? Oh no, not Durk, yo.
Broward County Jail. He's
Damn.
there right now. This is this. Yes, Broward. He's in Florida. I got it. I got the whole thing on.
You done fucked up, my nigga.
Stream. I got it. Oh my god, bro.
Not Durk, yo. Oh.
Taken in on a federal indictment, they claim that OTF members engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of Durk and to maintain their status in OTF. As for the murder for the hire charges specifically, they reported that Durk said he would, quote, pay a bounty for the murder of Quando Ronda, which is...
Oh! Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, my gosh. You got somebody killed? Shit. No, because when I read the charge, I was like, who? Because it had been so long, but then oh my God. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is an issue.
OTF's longtime enemy, whose crew killed King Von after an altercation outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta. From there, a plot came together with Durk allegedly telling his association via text message, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." The accused OTF members such as OTF Didi, Vonnie, and 072 Boogie headed to California to meet Kayon Grant, which is a high-ranking member of the crew. Intent on catching up to Quando and his crew, they tailed them throughout the day until they reached the fateful gas station where they would spring their attack. While Quando escaped unharmed, Lil Pab was left dead at the scene, while the famed rapper cried out in pain over his fallen
I seen that
friend.
video. I didn't even know what was going on in that moment. I'm like, what the hell?
Shots
Soon as
fired,
they pulled that man
a
out the
fight
car.
taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California.
Yep.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
Hey, let's have a moment of silence. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta respect the dead, because somebody lost their life, you know what I'm saying? Same for King Von. Rest in peace, man. Same for fucking Duck. Rest in peace, man. Like, it's really sad. It's really fucking sad. People are losing their life back to back to back to back to back over some dumb ass street shit. Y'all need to let this shit go, because it ain't the move unless you just want to lose your life. It's honestly ridiculous, or end up in jail. Like, for real, this is sad. This is sad.
A rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
If you recognize that cry for help from Quando, well, that's because Durk actually sampled it on the track Same Side with Rob 49. From there, the assassins headed to In-N-Out to discuss money before heading back to Chicago. With the alleged killers behind bars, Durk realized that the net was closing in and was reportedly trying to book flights to Dubai and Switzerland out of Florida, but was apprehended before he could board them. With the flights purchased by
Damn, they caught his ass just in time, bro. He was about to dip. Oh my god!
Credit cards. It was alleged that an
That's crazy.
recordings
Switzerland
played key roles in linking banks to the murder for hire plan, including Durk supposedly offering music industry opportunities and cash rewards in exchange for the killing of Quando Rondo. For a lot of people, the news that Durk had got himself jammed up in a case like this after apparently turning a new life would be hard to comprehend. But if you've really been paying attention, then you would know that Durk has left a few little breadcrumbs hinting at his involvement in something like this. Ever since the passing of his close friend and leading OTF signee, Durk has been told by Chiracology Redditors, who've likely never even held a gun, that he had to quote-unquote slide for Vaughn. This is an issue I covered at length in an entire video which explained it.
Yeah, that was kind of pissing me off. I'm like, half of y'all motherfuckers ain't even held a gun before. Y'all telling this nigga to slide for, like, bro. This is wild.
Exactly why he shouldn't be getting involved in revenge plots. Ever since then, the hip-hop world has been debating over the whole thing, generally telling Durk that he needs to stay out of it and just focus on the bag.
Right.
Literally, what could Durk do right now today about, like, King Von's nothing? Except slide for him positively?
Crash out?
Should Lil Durk grab his Draco and just go, I don't know, some niggas up that he felt like are responsible or had anything to do with, with Von's death? Should he go do that today?
But while Quando Rondo remains alive and well, it seemed like Durk may have been more rattled by the comments than he acted, and set out a plan to get his revenge. At times, even openly alluding to the death of Lil Pub in a way that prosecutors are likely to construe as him taking responsibility for the killing. During an interview with DJ Academics, Lil Durk spoke out about the endless calls for him to avenge his fallen friend, and claimed that things had eased off for some reason.
For some reason, I just don't see the comments doing. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. They kind of chilled out. I wonder why. Yeah, though. We different in Iraq.
I feel like speaking of parables, I'm trying to like decode it a little bit.
This was around the time that he popped up on Nardo Wick's Who Want the Smoke, where he spit, "They be on my page saying slide for Vaughn, I know they trolling me. Outside with y'all big homie, Beyond, I keep them folks with me. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know. That's how it's supposed to be. Shh." Later on in that same track, he seemed to explicitly refer to Lil Pop's death when he said, "Better do what Nardo said, cause people die for pumping gas." That one.
What the fuck? Like, nah. Why y'all putting this shit in y'all damn music, bro? I'm sorry. Like, I feel like you just snitching yourself out completely. Yeah.
One might not go over well in court. Also, there's the incriminating comments from one of Durk's LA associates, Brick Baby. In a recent interview, the rapper who's been spotted in the studio with Durk essentially seemed to dry snitch, stirring up even more controversy.
It's slide for Vaughn, right? Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh, yeah, because of... Wait, no. Like,
they
who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FVG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term.
He basically just snitched him out. This ain't no dry snitching. He snitched him out. Simple as that. Simple as that. He's basically saying that he had something to do with Rondo's homie and his murder. I don't know how fucking clear or vivid somebody could make it, honestly.
But, like, no more slide for mine.
Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that...
Looking back,
That's
this
crazy.
was a direct violation of how Durk liked to conduct his business. Because if he was more driven by clout, he would have been all over the internet mocking Quando. Instead, he kept it in the strange blurred lines between reality and fiction that hip-hop represents, where artistic expression and confession are hard to really define. The goal is not to go to jail, so y'all will never see me do tough shit on here to look street. I am the streets. As Lil Pop's death entered the rearview mirror and his family tried to pick up the pieces like Vaughn's before him, Durk continued to publicly renounce the street life. I'm going to start by getting the city together, he told Rolling Stone at the time, to do my part to slow down the violence. Even if you do 99% of shit
to slow down the violence. Yeah.
Right? You still got 1% of the demons with you. You get angry fast, and one reply can fuck up $8 billion. That's why I'm not saying names no more in my music. I ain't speaking on the dead no more. None of that. I'm not chasing death no more. I'm chasing $8 billion. I want our kids to grow up safe and sound, to be able to have fun, to have a real life. Intent on acting like the street life was behind him, Durk continued to act like a role model in the public eye. But it's fair to say that he still adhered to elements of street code. For one thing, he had a vocal hatred of informants. Not only that, he claimed that he had an ability to sniff out a rat from a mile away, just like he did with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I really hate rats with real passions. Like, I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate rat.
But it turns out his senses weren't as attuned as he thought. As a result, it appears he might wind up fulfilling the prophecy he delivered on Redman.
Ask me where I'ma be in 10 years, shit, I say the feds.
Despite Durk claiming that he could still smell a snitch a mile away, the truth was that he appears to have had a few in his camp. And now, it came back to bite him.
Lil Durk been picked up by the feds. I don't know if he's been charged with nothing. Probably questioning and put in OTF and a lot of things. But I heard somebody named OTF Jam, they said they've been calling him a rat. And basically he said, okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this. That's all this information that I know. Rat this, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell that. My video earlier, I told y'all, man, if somebody say Durk's name, that's all it's gonna take to say that man's name.
And although it's alleged that there are a few informants, OTF Jam is the one who's being pinpointed as the man that was wearing a wire and had given Durk up. But unfortunately, all this proves is that once there are big prison terms being dangled in front of people, even lifelong friendships can go wrong. In a recent interview, Jam revealed that he and Durk had been tight long before the fame.
12 years. 12 years. Did my time.
Like I said, it don't matter how long you known a motherfucker, don't matter how close y'all are, don't matter this, somebody gonna slip. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get to... Like, people need to really realize that shit for real.
Told him nobody, right? Ain't no food shit on my name. Now I'm back. And I'm living life.
It be the closest ones to you. It be the closest ones to you. You be thinking it's everybody else, but it be the ones literally in your camp. Like, it's terrible.
You know? Yeah, but like, if you can't talk about it, like, why did you have to sit down for 12?
I went to jail for a temp. It was more than that and shit. That's what I did my time for.
Well, like, how did you even get linked in with just OTF period?
This ain't no people I met. I knew them, like I'm saying, this was before jail. I know Durk was rapping. Yeah, man, we came out there.
After he came out from serving a 12-year bid, Durk took care of him, providing his friend and ally with $50K in cash, a car, and even a home.
Bro, like, I remember when the money wasn't there, because we said you 50, I got you, and I gave my lawyer money there, I fight my case. I ain't gonna lie, Durk come through. All that, like, Durk come through. That's sure. I don't give a fuck nobody say that. I know, I'm a real witness. Like, a lot of niggas can't say anything. Like, my whole time was I was straight.
To really rub salt in the wounds, there is also footage of Durk actively praising Jam while he probably had a wire tucked in his shirt. Just like that, OTF Jam has single-handedly proven that when it comes down to it, there are no friends in the street. And according to OTF Twin, Jam was not the only one who was integral to bringing Durk down. And unfortunately, this is another case where Durk saw it coming in his music. On the track Federal Nightmares where he rapped, "Delete my iCloud if they really on me though. When trial come, it ain't on your phone. It be your homie though. He on the stand with his head down like he don't know me though. It ain't no plot and getting no lawyer if your homie told." Now looking at a life sentence or even the death penalty in Florida, it's easy to look at the betrayals Durk has suffered and think that his friends sold him out. But the sad fact remains that if he was really leading the life of a reformed man that he claimed to be, he wouldn't be in this situation. Despite the
That's a fair point. Because, my nigga, you pretending to be somebody that's renewed themselves, this and this, cleansed themselves, you know what I mean? Trying to do better, trying to be better, trying to do people by better. And yet, it's like you trying to be, you know, pretend to be two people at once, and it just can't work. It's not gonna work. Like, I'm sorry. In a way, he kind of should have seen that coming, or he should have changed up some things, or I don't know, but he should have seen it coming.
The fact that the street mentality told him what he should have done, every other instinct and circumstance of his life should have told him not to retaliate. Even King Von's grieving uncle, Range Rover Hang, has said that it was in his hands to break the cycle and leave the street life behind once and for all. As in his opinion, it led not only to the death of King Von, but Durk's late brother, D-Thing, too.
Rest in peace to D-Thing. If he died, I don't know if he died yet. I'm hearing on the internet, I don't know if he died. Like, but I'm not the type of nigga y'all gotta keep getting mad at. Like, I fuck with Durk. He BD, I'm GD, but I still fuck with him and I fuck with his music, his movement. He making money. I'm not a hater. I love to see what he doing. Shorty up $30-40 million. Like, I love to see that because I'm from one block, he from the next block over. My daddy used to hang with Durk daddy. His brother been throwing parties for years. Nothing ever happened to D-Thing. Something just happened to him now because Durk said he send these people names and songs. Really, you in a position to empower Chicago to make us a better city. You should be like, man, I ain't know none of that no more.
The advice didn't just come from inside Chicago either. During an appearance on $1 Million of Game, openly
right here. This was it right here. Hold on, let me hear his name real quick.
Durk to refrain from doing anything rash to get back at Rondo and his crew. To start, he shared a personal anecdote about his own moral dilemma that threatened to consume him.
The living conditions, nigga, you big, that's not you. You're not what the you going through, so just hold on and keep going. Because I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here, though. And I'm going to say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED Talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms at the house. We grew up in. He shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Nanny Hall.
See what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to deal with this pain and this trauma. Like, for real. And look at Durk. This nigga just looking at him. Like, come on, take some shit seriously. Like, for real. Like, you're not taking it. He's not taking it seriously, and it's pissing me off. Like, bro, you literally got everything in your hands. And this man is trying to tell you some real shit. Somebody way older than you. Somebody that done been there, done that. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like it's going in one ear and out the other. It's really sad. It's really sad.
So I'm telling you, this some real shit, man.
But rather than heed the warnings of people like Wallow, Durk allegedly decided to tap into his old ways. And because of this, people like Charleston White feel that he made his bed. And if he's not careful, he might die in it.
Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look.
Well, they say you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
Like he got a no bond like me. That boy got a federal no. I bet that nigga asshole done closed up. He got a burp to pass gas. He can't even fart out his ass. I know the feeling. Boy, they get your ass and they put a hole on you. Now look, y'all favorite rapper, what he call himself? The Boy. He got an album coming out. Won't be no album release party. Oh my goodness. No, them boys, man, the money gone. Ooh-wee.
In one moment where your emotions override your best intentions, your whole life can change. And unfortunately, it's looking like that might lead Durk to no longer spend his nights in penthouses, but penitentiaries instead. Since his early days, Durk was intent on making it as a rapper. So even when his friends were in the streets, the music remained his focus.
What was your prior relationship with Durk though? Like how'd you guys become cool, and how'd you guys become so close?
We out the block. It's just like how we is, where we from, we all real close, like, you see what I'm saying? So it's just one of the guys. He just happened to be rapping. He figured out what he do, want to do. Everybody else as a whole, I'm gonna say as a whole, we don't know what we want to do. Well, at the time, I ain't know what I want to do. We finna try to be the biggest drug dealers. We thinking streetwise. But he just one of the guys, he rapping, this shit work.
From the very start of his career, he's been trying to leave his old life behind for good. Coming from feeling like the underdog to standing on top of the city, it feels good. It feels good to just be working and to be motivated by the hate going on, but to still be able to do Stop the Violence programs and be a part of Chicago, period. Durk informed the Fader way back in 2015, but I had to sacrifice to get here. I had to sacrifice friends. I even had to sacrifice my house because I used to live in the wrong area. I had to stay out of the streets, stay out of the way. I had to sacrifice the streets. But rather than be able to reap the rewards of everything he had accomplished, Durk is now looking at a lengthy trial which might lead to a life sentence. From the inside, Durk can no longer be the voice that helps to uplift Chicago. Instead, he's just gonna be a cautionary tale of what happens when that city and its street warfare clouds your mind and judgment. Durk can help his city from the inside. All his team can hope for at this point is that there's a way out of a predicament that looks impossible to overcome. As always, it's your boy Luesta, and I want to thank y'all for watching today's video.
Right,
we worked really hard
up.
to get this out fast enough for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it.
Much love, Luesta. We appreciate your content, your work, man. Thank you. But I hope y'all liked the video. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, all that jazz. If you want to show some love, you don't want to, it's all good. Said he's gonna be butthurt. You know what I'm saying? I did get the new Black Ops 6, y'all. So, of course, go ahead and Mercedes5_ DM me if you want to play some Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You feel me? If I should go live stream it, if I should just record it and upload it on YouTube, let me know in the comments. Let me know in my DMs. I'm going to leave the original video in the link in the description. Please, like I said, like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, all that cool. And I'm going to catch y'all in another mother freaking video. I might go live. I might post Black Ops. I don't know. Deuces.